One of the biggest complaints I get about marketing is it can sometimes take a while to get going. A lot of businesses don't really have that time and they're looking to drive sales as quickly as possible. I'm a big believer in the power of online marketing. There is no better way to build your business than by leveraging the unmatched targeting capabilities and data of platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. But sometimes testing, finding your ideal customer who's most likely to purchase your product or service, and converting them into paying customers can be a little bit of a slow process. Some businesses are looking for sales yesterday, not in a couple of months. This was a problem that a lot of our customers were having, and we've solved it in a way that was actually pretty obvious. Customer re-engagement. The reason attracting a new customer can take so long is it takes a while to get them to know, like, and trust you. So we decided to skip that process by targeting customers who already know, like, and trust you, your past clients. In talking with our clients, we discovered that very few of them were doing any sort of past customer re-engagement. They weren't reaching out to past customers or even current customers to tell them about new products, specials, try to get them into a maintenance program, or sell them on additional services. That's missing out on a big opportunity because it's much easier to get someone to buy from you again than it is to get someone to buy from you for the very first time. How much easier? According to research by Marketing Metrics, 12 times easier. The probability of selling something to an existing customer is 60%, but the probability of selling something to a new customer is only 5%. And Bain & Company found that it costs 6 to 7 times more to attract a new customer than it does to retain an existing customer. Plus, McKinsey found that existing customers spend over twice as much per purchase than a new customer. Those numbers sound impressive, but what does it mean in the real world? What does it mean for sales? Well, I'll use an example of a chiropractor client. His average yearly value for a patient is $1,500, and they stay with him on an average of 3 years. He sees between 600 and 700 patients and 40 to 60 new patients every month in his practice. Having been in business for over 15 years, he has a database of well over 10,000 people. His conversion rate on new inquiries, people who called, emailed, filled out a form at an event, or filled out a form on his website, is about 50%. His conversion rate of patient inquiries to long-term care is about 30%, which is pretty good, but is terrible when compared to what it could be by simply doing some customer re-engagement. Outside of appointment reminders, he was only sending out the occasional email to his current customers, but nothing to clients who hadn't been in the last year. He was spending all of his time, money, and effort on trying to attract new customers and none on trying to re-engage his old customers. Say only 5,000 of the 10,000 names in his database are customers who no longer come in to see him and still live in the area. Even if he were seeing 100 new patients a month instead of the 40 to 60 new patients per month he's seeing now, it would still take him 50 months or over 4 years to get as many patients through his door as he has in his database right now. And his close rate on those new patients is only 30%, which is about half of what you would expect it to be from his past clients. But let's be pessimistic and say that his close rate on existing customers would be the same as his close rate on new customers. If he reached out to 5,000 customers who are in his database, he could still expect 1,500 of them to come in and become long-term customers again. 1,500 new customers times an average yearly value of $1,500 is $2,250,000. And that's being pessimistic. But let's say we only get half of that. $1,125,000 still sounds pretty good to me. Or a quarter. $562,500 is still pretty good. Or how about an eighth? Would you take $281,250 this year? I know I would. Even at a half or a quarter of that, the return on investment for simply doing customer re-engagement is enormous. But I hear you, I know what you're saying. We do customer re-engagement, we send out emails. Sorry about that, we ruined email. Us marketers, we ruined it. Email open rates is only about 22%, and email click-through rates are only about 4 to 6%. Email just isn't effective enough anymore. We don't want to abandon email, but to really make the system work, we have to have a communication platform that has a higher open rate and a higher click-through rate. Luckily, there are a couple of communication portals available right now that have 95% open rates and click-through rates between 30 and 60%. Text messaging and Facebook Messenger, we leverage both of them for our program we call our Blast-Off program. We start with text messaging. We create custom text message sequences for our clients that we send out to their past customer database. By reaching out to former customers on their mobile devices, we're able to get open rates over 90% and click-through rates over 30%. This blows away the open and click-through rates of email. We also leverage Facebook and Facebook Messenger to drive quick sales. We upload your customer database to Facebook and create special targeted social media ads that will only be shown to this audience. When they click on these ads, they're routed to Facebook Messenger so we can drive them into a customer database and present them with offers to get them to buy from you again and again. Facebook Messenger has a 95% open rate and a 40 to 60% click-through rate. That's 10 times the click-through rate of email. Now, this program is not for everybody. If you're a startup or you don't have a large past customer database, then this program isn't going to work for you. We have other programs that will help you grow your business and grow your customer database, but the Blast-Off program isn't for you. But if you have been in business for a time and you have a large customer database, then the Blast-Off program is perfect for you and can help you drive sales fast. If you're interested in learning more about the Blast-Off program and how it can help you drive sales quickly, all you need to do is click the button below and set up a time for us to have a conversation. This is Mark Volzer with Lucky Dog Marketing, and I can't wait to help you blast off.